Earthquake and tsunami. This natural disaster was too powerful. Natural disaster Indonesia, 2018. When nature rages, are we ready for it? The 2018 Indonesian earthquake and tsunami are a sobering reminder of the destructive potential of nature. How can anything of this scale happen suddenly? Learn the spine-chilling specifics and consider the precariousness of human life in the face of natural disasters. Due to the fact that Indonesia is situated on the Pacific Ring of Fire, which is a region that experiences a high level of tectonic activity, the country is subject to a persistent threat of volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, floods, and tsunamis. Indonesia has been in the news around the world on many occasions over the course of the previous 20 years as a result of catastrophic natural disasters. These disasters have claimed the lives of hundreds of thousands of people and animals, in addition to having a devastating impact on the country's physical landscape. Indonesia was struck by a number of major earthquakes and tsunamis in 2018, the first of which occurred off the coast of Lombok on July 29, 2018, and had a magnitude of 6.4. This was followed by an earthquake, tsunami, and liquefaction in central Sulawesi on September 28, 2018, which had a magnitude of 7.4 and caused damage to hundreds of thousands of homes and displaced hundreds of thousands of people. In total, Indonesia was hit by a number of major earthquakes and tsunamis in 2018. On the 22nd of December 2018, a second tsunami struck Karita Beach in the province of Banten, as well as the coast around the Sunda Strait, more specifically in the districts of Pandeglang, South Lampung, and Serang. The earthquake that caused the tsunami was caused by a portion of the Krakatau volcano collapsing into the ocean and displacing a significant amount of water. By the authorities, more than 1,600 homes suffered major damage or were completely destroyed, while more than 600 homes suffered medium or light damage, leading to the displacement of more than 16,000 people. In addition, the accident resulted in the deaths of over 400 people and injuries to over 14,000 more. The Pandeglang district accounted for more than half of that total number of fatalities. The data compiled by the government, the phenomenon was documented 4 times in 4 distinct sites, with the height of the resulting tidal waves ranging from 0.3 to 0.9 meters. The Serang sub-district was affected by the tallest wave, which measured 0.9 of a meter in height. Before the tsunami hit, BMKG issued a warning for the area, mentioning that a high tide was approaching. The existing system does not monitor and react to earthquakes, which are the cause of tsunamis. Hence, an early warning for a tsunami was not issued. The reason for this is that the earthquake was not technically the cause of the tsunami. BPBD, along with the military, the police, the National Search and Rescue Agency, Basarnas, local government offices, volunteers from the Ministry of Social Welfare, volunteers from the Indonesian Red Cross, and members of the community, gave assistance to those who had been affected by the disaster as part of the emergency response. In addition to the installation of field kitchens and displacement camps, the reaction was locally managed at a command post that was set up in the area. For the purpose of making evacuation and emergency efforts easier, heavy equipment had been dispatched to clear debris. On the other hand, shelters offered a setting that was more ordered and protected for persons who were homeless or otherwise in need. These shelters may be established in schools, community centers, or other specified facilities that are especially meant to accommodate occupants during times of emergency. They provide short-term housing, the most fundamental essentials such as food and water, and in some cases, support with medical needs. It is an essential step in safeguarding one's safety and well-being for those who are affected by such situations to take refuge in buses or other shelters as soon as possible. In the midst of the chaos, it grants the possibility of successful evacuation, lessens the likelihood of suffering injuries or losing one's life, and offers a sense of comfort and safety. The collaborative work and planning required to provide these shelters exemplifies the strength and compassion of communities that come together to support one another during times of difficulty.